Well, hello there, and welcome to Rose Canyon Lake, Arizona. That's right, that's a crawdad trap I just threw in the water. Only went down about 3 or 4 feet deep, maybe not even that deep. So what you're going to see here in just a second is a crawdad lurking in from the right, and this trap has only been in the water just for, I don't know, a few minutes or a few seconds really. So in a second here, you're going to see another one lurking in from the left. So Rose Canyon Lake is a little over 7,000 feet in elevation, and it's in the Santa Catalina Mountains in southern Arizona, just outside of Tucson. So I love these underwater footage videos, and I love putting them in crab traps and crawdad traps. This is my Insta360 Ace Pro 2 that I have in this particular trap. One of the things that's going to be happening in this video is these crawdads will be very aggressive and they'll be doing tail flips. So that means that maybe they're arguing with another crawdad and they get into a little scuffle over the food and they do a tail flip. So here's going to be one right on the lower right, I believe. Actually, it was on the lower left if you missed it. It's a tail flip. So that one was kind of hard to see, but you're going to see more here in a second. This one might be on the right. So just pay attention. You're going to see him, that one right there. You're going to see him fighting over the food. These are Oscar Mayer hot dogs that I have put in there, and that seems to be the bait of choice. These crawdads love hot dogs. Of course, don't we all love hot dogs? So another thing that is really interesting is the sound. As you can hear, this underwater footage and the sound is it's kind of creepy. Just watching these crawdads lurking around, trying to get to the food. I'm just going to let this video run as I narrate because I just love it. There's a big boy coming in on the left there. He is a big guy. Hopefully he'll come in the pot here in a little bit. So look at him. Eventually you're going to start seeing so many crawdads as they gather underneath the pot. So I think that if this pot would have landed more flat onto the ground, I would have caught way more inside the pot. But look right there, you got one on the lower part of the screen making its way in. So there's going to be a lot more here pretty soon, trust me. But we got one that has just made its way in, and in a second another one's going to come in from the lower part of the screen. And then later we'll see a bunch from the top part of the screen. So you see 2 crawdads off to the left kind of fighting over the food too. There's so many crawdads in this lake, it's unbelievable. Just listen to the sound, and it's kind of creepy. I was watching people fishing, and I did some fishing as well while I was waiting for this crawdad trap to sit in there for a while. There was another tail flip up there. Anyway, just sitting and waiting, and people were wading into the water like ankle or maybe calf deep and just reaching down and grabbing crawdads. Now in Arizona, they're an invasive species, so you can't throw them back and you can't transport them live. So if you're interested in eating the crawdads out of here, they'd probably taste really good, but you're not allowed to transport them live. And from what I gather, after you kill a crawdad, you have to pretty much eat it right away, or it'll get toxic and it'll make you sick. So unfortunately, these crawdads, they after I caught them, I poured ice over the top of them, and that's the way I was told that kills them the most humane way. But I was about an hour and a half from home, so it was too hard for me to kill them and cook them right away. I didn't bring the correct stuff to cook them up to the lake. So another crawdad's coming in, as you see. They're going after those Oscar Mayer hot dogs. So the actual video, the full video, is, I don't know, 45 minutes long, maybe longer. I just let it run until the battery went dead, and then I eventually pulled out the camera and the pot. So if any of you out there want to see the full-length video, if you want me to post that, please leave a comment and let me know. And if I get enough comments, I'll go ahead and post that on my channel. It's very interesting. So okay, so now we got a big boy coming on in through the front. Come on in, buddy. Once you come in, I don't think you're going to be able to get out. He's thinking about it. I think in just a sec here, you'll see he comes in. A lot of little minnows in there. Oh, wait. Guess maybe he decided not to come in, but he'll be back. Anyway, a lot of minnows and stuff floating around. I think at one point in the video, I saw a pretty good sized rainbow trout floating around outside the pot. Although I had to cut this video way down, or otherwise people would be not really interested in watching it. It's already like 10 minutes long. So I tried to cut this one down to 10 minutes. I just find this so fascinating, and I've probably said that a couple times. Just the behavior of these crawdads. And I don't know, maybe they're stupid, maybe they're smart. Seems like they're kind of dumb, but they're just trying to work their way in to get food. And my understanding is, since there's so many crawdads down there, that the competition for food is very high. So that's why you're seeing them kind of fight with each other to get to the trap. All right, this guy's coming back in now. All right. It's weird. Once they get in that hole, they can't seem to figure out how to get back out. I watched this whole video, and I never saw a crawdad make it back out that hole. I don't know, it's very strange. The fish are just swimming in and out all over the place, but they're just little, I don't know what they are. Maybe baby trout or something. If someone knows what type of little fish those are, let me know in the comments. I'm very interested. So as you see, I'm fading from one shot to another. Got a couple crawdads down on the right that are fighting for position down there. And then it looks like we have another big one coming in. I could ramble on about this on and on, but I'll try to slow down my talking a little bit so you can just kind of see what's going on in here. In the description, I've put some time stamps on there so you can kind of see when crawdads enter, or you can fast forward or rewind and find the cool spots. But there's another guy that came in. These crawdads in this lake are pretty big. I was really pretty surprised. Got us another battle over there on the left. A lot of these crawdads trying to get in from the side. That guy on the left, he had these little pinchers on each little arm. I don't know if I've known that about crawdads. I don't know if those will grab things or not, or what's going on. But maybe that's what they're using to try to grab the food. I call these, some of these crawdads, torpedo crawdads, because it looks like they're torpedoing out. Towards the end of the video, it's pretty hilarious. There's a crab on the outside, and it was probably just trying to get away from a competitor crawdad, but it torpedoes right into the outside trying to make its way in, it looks like. It's pretty funny. That'll be coming up here in a minute. I have another video that's underwater crab video, and that's got millions of views, maybe over 6 million views. I don't remember now. But that one's pretty fun to watch too, so go check that out for sure. Now this guy here, I think he got a little bit sore. He got into a fight, and then he went up. Now he's pouting. And I let this run for a long time. He's just sitting there. He turns around. He puts his back to the bait. But he won't go back down there. I think he got bullied. I think there's bully crawdads for sure. Anyway, so my name is Pat Lowe, and this is P-Lowe's Adventures, and I love doing these kinds of videos. I also have fishing videos. I have videos of my razor. So I hope you check all the other videos out. They're pretty fun. I have a video of the fishing that I did during this particular trip. So that was a lot of fun too. All right. That was, I think, the torpedo crawdad. All right, we're wrapping things up. and I appreciate you watching. If you made it through the end of this, I really appreciate it. If you have any comments, let me know. I'll get back to you. I'm going to pull the pot out. Please subscribe to my channel. My name is Pat Lowe, and this is P. Lowe's Adventures.